Okay, so it's ringing. Oh shit!
Hello.
Oh shit! You picked up. Fuck. Okay. I was doing a bit.
happened?
I was doing a bit for the podcast where I call you and nobody picks up. Right? That.
What? You're recording a podcast at Dallas?
No. I was gonna. It was supposed to be a joke about how now the podcast is ruined, right? Because nobody answers anymore. But
Oh no.
yeah. Well, shit. The one time.
Why you declining my request for a video call?
No, I'm not. What video call request? I don't get a video call request.
Request declined.
Wait, I think it's because Rahul isn't here. One sec. Ah, I see.
That's a scam.
Yeah. Shit. Okay. I'll. Uh, okay.
You're gone, Harriet.
Yeah. It happens. So what do we do about the podcast now that you're here anyway? Right. Like.
Are you recording?
Yeah. We're recording everything. Like.
Okay.
I had a script written out, but that's gone to shit now.
We can record episode dude anytime. I mean, not anytime, but like.
Yeah, that's the yeah. Like, see,
Like, if you let me know like one day in advance, we can do this.
Yeah.
I don't know about Rahul, but like I'm up.
my whole so then now I have to throw this whole script out the window because basically the plot was you guys don't pick up, and that has gone to shit now. And I'm like, fuck it, editing all of this out is against the ethos of the podcast.
It's lies. I'll come out with my own assistant. Bad lies.
So okay, so but that doesn't mean I can't still like address all the points I was meant to address, right? It's better that you're here. It's better that you're here actually, because now that you're here,
So I can defend myself.
no, not just that, but it's not. I don't just have to listen to me talk, right? I can at least have like a couple of
Like,
interjections.
want me to jump on a call?
Huh?
Like, let it play right.
Okay, let's. Oh yeah, so we were supposed to start off by telling sorry to Kushal because they paid us for all the time that we didn't make an episode, right?
Wait. How much did they pay in total?
I would say 420 for at least like four months. So like $16 to $20 he gave me.
And that's like 2 episodes, I think, right?
So no, okay. So that was the next point to be addressed, right? So that was the next point to be addressed. Is that this isn't the first time we're trying to start season 3, right? This is technically the third attempt. So the first time we got like the record.
This should work.
Yeah, this should work. We got like the episode on fetishes that fucked up, right? That was the first episode we decided didn't work, right? And we took it down. I'll probably put that back up because our standards have dropped again. Okay, and I think it was probably one of our most popular episodes, so I feel bad.
Which one?
The one on fetishes.
It was one of our most popular episodes?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. So, give the people or person what he wants. We'll probably re-release that episode.
So we record like a proper episode right now?
Yeah.
So what's up, dude?
Fuck, dude. I cannot.
You were planning to badmouth me, but then
Yeah. I was planning to abandon ship. I was gonna, call it like the end of a era. Like the golden years were over.
I won't let you do that to me.
Yeah. So now, season 3, we're gonna make it even more shit than usual. Right? We've tried making season 3 happen, no? Oh fuck, bro! You know what the problem is? We've got to introduce this episode because this is like season 3, episode 0 of Communist Stoner Propaganda.
Propaganda.
See. this is the problem. I can't do that by myself, right? That would be very retarded. Like I can't bring myself to do that. Like it needs to. No. You need like, if you don't bounce off someone and become retarded, right? And you have to be like both sides. You can't be sane and insane, right? Like we have our moments each, you know. We're like a man with Alzheimer's together, right? We have moments of clarity.
And moments of sadness
Yeah.
because of the loss of
Bro,
one of our main
like
members.
you want
Actually, all of
sadness,
our members.
you want real sadness, try listening to that like fucking Biladi Kolam recording. I can't bring myself to do that, because the thing about being on shrooms, no, it's much more interesting to be on shrooms than to listen to someone on
The
shrooms.
people on shrooms, yes.
Like, that's the only revelation, and like, I can't post that. That doesn't meet like standards. Like usually, I like start out the part to cut out, and I listen for like 20 minutes, and I haven't reached the part where I have to stop cutting it out, and you know that's a problem.
We cook in between, we eat in between, and then you eat in between.
Yeah. Oh. All in all, not good episode.
But it's a nice recording to have. Though.
Yeah. We'll make it some remix or something in the future.
2 hour long recording.
Yeah. Some spongle shit.
Okay. Have you been following the UFC?
Not at all. I know. I've seen the memes. That's about it.
So you saw Conor McGregor broke his leg.
Yes.
So did you see Francis Ngannou win the title?
I did not see that. I did not see an iguana win the title.
Black motherfucker won the title. Dude, he
Okay.
knocked that guy out so bad. Like, he knocked the guy out so bad.
How bad?
Stipe Miocic, who was the former champion and who is still considered one of the greatest heavyweight UFC champions of all time. He fell back, and like usually when people fall back, they fall straight back, right? Like you get knocked out, you fall straight back. This, while falling back, I think he regained a little bit of consciousness and like lost it again, or maybe like he didn't even get the time to fall back properly. His leg literally like bent. Okay, like it just like it was like he was sitting down with like one leg.
Oh,
Then he wasn't actually sitting down. He was just falling down, but one leg just bent backwards, and then
guy crumpled up.
Like he fell back down. He's on the floor.
Oh, is that when this black guy comes swinging at his face? Like,
as soon as he hits the floor,
I've seen that.
He gets one more on the chin.
Yeah.
Just to be sure. The referee's like...
The referee calls it off immediately.
Yeah, the referee's like running from the other end as he's falling. Jumps on top of him like, no, don't kill him. So, that was
dude, Joe Rogan's fucking Instagram, bro. That shit's a fucking, like, weird fucking place, bro.
Yeah?
Like, yeah, whenever, like, a Joe Rogan, like, Insta post shows up, no, it's like something out of a horror movie. Like, he's either like burning. No, I still like him. That's why do you think I follow him?
You don't like it? You don't like the Instagram?
It's fucking weird. Like, he got out. He posted some.
See, he's like gone full on dad mode.
Yeah. He's become like, you know, he's settled into like that, like boomerish ways. And it's, you know, like he's burning himself in a sauna, and then like he put out this like some 20-minute something video of him in an ice bath, and his nipples were like rockets, bro. Like,
First of all, there's like he does a lot of gear. Okay, he does a lot of TRT, like growth hormones, all of that stuff. So your nipples, your bones, like all of those things, like your
but
bones
no, this
actually get
ice.
thicker.
No, you can see the before and after. The ice had like a real hardening effect on his like nipples, right?
Oh no.
Yeah, and then there's like him, like just like fucking dying in a sauna, and you know it's like calm down. And all the people in the comments are just like fucking cave people, bro. Like
Why?
they're all cave people. Like I don't know how to explain it.
I'm just
Like,
looking at I'm looking at the comment section of the Joe Rogan Sona
they're
podcast.
like these hype.
You rock, Joe.
Yes,
Born,
yeah,
born
yeah.
with
See,
born with the gift to speak and entertain. Love it. Contrast therapy, sauna, and ice bath makes me feel like I can run through walls.
like nothing better. Metaphor for life itself. I don't know. It's like,
Sick,
guys like.
sick work. I have to break through a sheet of ice to get into my moroscope. 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 Uh,
But it's like these
Clinical,
cave people,
physical,
bro.
but
Like
most
nothing
important,
against.
mental See, the thing is, all of them are blue ticks. Everybody in the comment section. Like the first, like nice
Yeah,
self-esteem
yeah,
people.
yeah. No, no, they're blue ticks, but like
Yeah.
that doesn't give them the like.
No, all of them probably want to get on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I mean, right? Like, how many of them do you think are
Dude,
in
they will
Texas?
literally eat his ass.
Yeah, that's too much.
If Joe Rogan was like a predator, like one of those Harvey Weinstein dudes.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, dude, Joe Rogan would be like in it. Jamie's like the real villain.
Actually, no.
No. Jamie's cool. That guy seems like that guy has like ideal job, Like,
Dude, he makes like he probably made a million in the Spotify deal.
he must be making bank, bro. Like,
No, before the Spotify deal, he was probably making like 200K a month. I mean, K a year.
yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Which is like pretty like good bank for maybe 200 to 500K a year. But now he probably made millions on the deal. Like out
Probably.
of those double quotes $100 million, he probably got at least 5.
I mean, five is not like out of the question, but like
More? You think more
mm,
or less?
I think like probably a little more now. Like the
Little
dude,
more than 5?
how much was the whole thing?
Probably if it was 100.
If it
Not
was
saying
100,
200. If it
I'd
was
say like
100,
okay, yeah, five is probably it. No, but like I'd
This
want
is like very, very generous.
so like it depends, right? I don't know how many other people are there behind the scenes because
So
like
there's 3 people.
okay,
I think I heard him say one thing. It's him, Jamie, and then like one talent sort of guy who does
Okay.
background checks on the guest.
okay.
And I think there's a camera guy also. There's like one more camera guy.
I think that's all like part of the Jamie's job, right? He's
No,
like
it was, and now I think in the new studio it's like there's one more camera guy who controls.
okay,
actors.
okay. Then that's
So
fair. Then
Jamie
that's
used to
fair.
Google and control the cameras, but I think now they can afford a camera guy
Hmm.
to switch camera.
Okay, so let's say
And
no.
and
See, but
it's like a warehouse, right? So the warehouse has like security people, all Navy SEALs. All security people in Joe Rogan's like warehouse are Navy SEALs.
God damn. Okay, there's a lot of like,
That in
there's a
California.
lot of testosterone in that like
Yeah,
atmosphere. Huh?
dude. Like so, all of them are working out. Like he has like his whole personal gym and like whole big setup, right? And
Huh.
most of it he doesn't even have to pay for. Like there are companies like throwing machines and equipment at him. So
Yeah, no, I like that is the only thing I want in return for this podcast is coffee. Coffee is good. That'll never happen. But like the only sponsorship I will take is coffee. Like,
hey, I will take other one.
like what? Like what? Like, let's assume.
Blue Chew. Go to sleep, rock hard.
Yeah. How long can you? Some dude died, dude. 27 times. Jerked off. He had a stroke while having a stroke. He didn't die. He survived, I think. But like 27 times was his limit. Yeah.
That's what it took.
Yeah. Hmm.
So how's your jerking off going? Like, has it reduced, increased? How has lockdown?
It's been maintained. It's like routine, right?
Once in 2
Like,
days or like,
no. It's practically like daily. It's like a squeeze one out before you sleep, sort of a deal.
okay.
Yeah, that's what it has become. And
Wait, it was less before, no?
yeah, it was less before, but now I'm just bored. It's like, because there's less to do in general.
When did it increase?
Mm, I would say right after I finished that assignment bullshit now. It was
Oh,
like,
the sociology thing.
yeah. Right after that, yeah. Dude,
What
no, the
grade did
Google
you get for
Sheet,
it?
the Google
What
Sheet,
grade-
the
yeah,
Google
what grade
Sheet
did you get
is one part of a fourth of it. That was the problem, right?
Okay, what grade did you get for the whole thing?
I don't know yet.
Okay, but
Yeah.
submitted, it's done.
Yeah, it's done. It was done.
Your degree is coming in the mail.
No, fuck no. Not even close.
Damn it.
I got done with like the first term. Now there's one more of
Three
these.
more, no?
One more of these plus an exam. And then that happens, yeah, two more times.
So that's it. Like, you're a
Yeah.
master in sociology.
Yes. And then come at me. You're fucking like SJWs. This is war. You know?
But aren't you secretly an SJW?
I mean, no, I believe in like.
SJW.
Not closeted. It's just like. There is a certain level of bullshit I will take. Right? And after that, it's like, no. Then I will, like, the conservative in me will kick in. And it's like, no, I disagree with you. Fuck you. Don't be such a cunt about things. Right? Like, there are. It's mostly like, you know, if you fuck with, like, stuff in the realm of comedy or art, I feel angry at you. Because, like, fuck you most of the time. I feel like you're reading too much into it or taking your own views.
So that is the social that you find justice.
Yeah. It's like Tumblr teens, bro. Those people. A lot of those people have grown up and think their opinions are valid. You are not valid. So, what about you?
Okay, so
You've been becoming RSS, no?
am I becoming RSS? Maybe a little bit. Not RSS, but like maybe a little like I don't.
Hindutva. What do you think of Hindutva?
To be honest, I don't think about this. I don't think about those things.
Hmm.
I just choose to ignore all of those things, and I feel like okay, it's not that bad. It's not all bad. Is what I've come.
Hmm.
And I have realized that the Communist Party is like absolute.
No. You can't say that over here. This is the wrong place to. You can't say that here.
Communist Party is awesome.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Not the party, just communism, right? Communism is great. Like we love
See,
communism
communism
here.
is great in like theory, but
No. Actually, in theory, communism really does suck because like it's flawed, right? You have like there is that stage where someone has to kind of assume control of everything. That never works out, and that is the like stage that is necessary for the
you
transition.
know what though? You know what though? Like if there was like a perfect communist AI,
Dude, didn't like Elon Musk's wife tweet this out and
Yeah.
get shit on like by the entire internet? Yeah.
okay, see, I don't have the entire internet to shit on me, so like I can express my opinion.
Don't worry. Soon.
But like think about it, like an ideal communist AI. I'm saying ideal. Ideal means perfect. So none of
We don't want a communist AI. We will stand for a socialist AI. The thing is, communist AI will be bad. Like it will take away your land.
Okay, fine. Socialist.
Yeah.
Uh,
Socialist is like tame.
Social nationalist. Sorry, national socialist AI.
That's okay. National Socialist is fine. Just because
Did you
that
just
is
say national socialist is fine?
yeah, like just because Nazis were calling themselves the Nazi party does not mean like the literal concept of Nazism is bad. Like they just it's the same thing, right? Like Russia did communism and it got like fucked. And China is also does communism and it also is fucked. But like neither of those are really communist and the same way, like it started off as being like, hey, we help everyone. But by everyone, we don't mean you fucking Jews. What's the problem? Right? Like and also like anyone who's not white, blonde, this thing. So it was like the category of what constituted a nation was flawed at that point of time. Doesn't mean National Socialism itself is bad. No.
It's very bad, bro.
I mean, I mean, in that case, like, that is in the constitution. Like, the preamble kind of says we are a socialist nation, right?
But yeah.
We are a socialist country. I mean, even fucking America has, like, although it's like, it touts the free market, it doesn't have a free market. The free market is just as much of a myth as, like, communism is, right?
Mm. Wait, explain yourself.
I mean, there are regulations in place, even in places like America. If it was like
See, a market to be free doesn't mean it is not regulated. Does it mean it's not regulated?
I mean, yeah, that is what like. See, yeah, exactly. What when you usually what they say when they say free market is like a market free from any regulation, but that like in and of itself is a flawed. Yeah, like it's impossible, right? Like, so it's the same thing.
Yeah. See,
Like most of these are like idealist.
Possible if people weren't assholes.
No, back then, like I think the problem is right, like when people started to categorize themselves as nations, we all had like major pissing contests with like every surrounding area, and then like white dudes came up here and like just fucked us up real bad, and like they fed us lies about ourselves that we just like bought into, and that's the problem here. They still have pissing contest problems. Like, if you look at like the colonized world, we got fucked over real bad, right? And now, and we're recovering from that because like we were fed a lot of propaganda, right? Like that's just how it works. We like whatever they see and they consume affects us, and then we are fed a lot of their media plus like our response to a lot of that shit. I feel like.
Okay, so in crypto trading, yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, in crypto trading, I invest in something called Cardano.
Ah.
And
Yes.
there are few other coins. I mean, there are few other coins that are actually kind of nice that have promise for the future. But all of their values are pegged to the Bitcoin value. So when Bitcoin goes down, everything else goes down, and when Bitcoin goes up, everything else goes up. But as we have noticed that there's like a lag between Bitcoin going, like a very small lag, but like there's a lag between Bitcoin going up and
And
all
then
the other things
Cardano.
going up,
Okay.
and Bitcoin going down and all the other things going up. Similarly, I think like when we consider like a global society,
Yeah.
the cultural leaders, like the most powerful people generally dictate.
Yeah. I mean, there's usually like a leading nation, right? And
Yeah, and
like
I
that.
think it's like very fundamental to how everything goes.
See, I don't think so. I think that's a very
You need to be a place like Japan, but even there,
no. Like Japan had its own has its own like whole deal going on, right? I feel like, in a way, China kind of does it real good, right? But like, let's not go there. But I don't like the like. There's a lot of pissing contests over borders, and it's real hard to sort of settle any of that.
yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's just everyone has like ego problems, right? And you don't know when someone might overstep, and it's like there's a lot of tension, and there's no way to address most of it because people are like stubborn.
Um, right now, like you read the news every day, right? So, where do you find like what place is like the most tense right now?
Fuck if I know, bro. Like, I like this new shit every. I feel like right now most things, right? I feel like the main problem is that whole Pegasus thing. No. The COVID thing is like a real world problem. Like that is happening, right?
Okay.
That we don't need to address. It's just like the reality we are in right now until like
Okay.
the foreseeable future, right? And the what do you call it? But like I feel like the Pegasus thing, right? That whole hacking thing. I feel like that is a real fucking problem because
What was that all about? I have no idea what that is.
so that is a Israeli developed tool to hack into it. So like usually for like most of these things, it's like a phishing thing, right? They send you a link, you gotta click it, something shit like that, right? That's how usually most of these things work. But this is one of those things where you don't need to, like
Click it.
yeah, person doesn't need to click it. It can just infect their phone, and then like it can go through like WhatsApp, Telegram, social network bullshit of the person. And but the problem is, right? Israel only sells it to nations, right?
Okay.
But there are a fuck ton of journalists, and it's probably in the hands of like places like Saudi, and like in India, fact that a bunch of people's phones were found hacked, most of it journalists and stuff like that, right? And the fact that Israel has to sell it to a nation means that there's people out there doing this to our country, and it might as well be our country. It might be someone else. They're probably doing this to some other people, and that's just a thing that's been going on already. Plus,
You think our government try to protect it on?
I feel like there's a bunch of cybercrime that we aren't talking about. Like North Korea is pretty good with it. Russia is real fucking good with it.
One thing though, hacking India is probably like the easiest thing,
Yeah, that's a thing. Hacking India's
but you can't do you can't influence much because everything has like a human step.
yeah.
Everything
But like the thing
has
is,
like a human step.
no, but see, the thing is, when you manipulate our internet, what we are fed, like the information we are fed, can be manipulated by people who have ulterior motives, is the issue at the end of the day, right? Like, where do you get your, like, real news? Most of your opinions, shit like that, right? You end up
Express
watching.
TV, Malayalam Express, Malayalam Express TV. No, Malayalam Express TV. I think, yeah, Malayalam Express TV. It's just
Well, I haven't turned on the
Mallu
TV
dude
in
who
a while.
start. It's this Mallu dude on YouTube who's like extremely BJP and who starts every video saying Anna Vanakkam.
Dude, what if
There is
TikTok like slowly just converts people into like suicide bombers? Just like it just happens. Like they manage to algorithmically program your brain. Like
See, there is no
this is,
profit to anyone.
of course, of course there
You have
is.
a random suicide bomb. It's like it's kind of pointless.
Imagine the terror it could cause. Right? Like
Blowing up.
yeah, just like random teens and freaking
What'll
Mars.
happen? You know what will happen? No, like it'll be like the witch hunt. Like anyone found with TikTok on their phone,
Yeah.
he immediately executed. That sort of a thing.
Oh, that'll be great.
Like the world will finally get what. what we all want. But then, see, you know what we sound like? We sound like those grown-ups who like these young kids with their phones.
Yeah, I know. Like that is the thing. I can't keep up, bro. Have you tried using Discord? I have to use Discord. I fucking hate it. It's horrible. There's nothing that makes you feel more like a boomer than trying to fucking navigate Discord, bro. You try it.
Yeah?
Yeah, you try. You just go into Discord and you just try navigating it. Like it's just bad. I fucking hate it.
Maybe it's just bad design, dude.
No, but like the juniors, this is the primary way they they manage this through Discord.
We
Like,
talk to each other on Discord.
yeah.
I mean, people have been talking to each other on Discord for ages. Like one day of sitting with it and figuring it out, right?
You know what I mean? There's like, how like,
How hard could it be? Dude?
yeah. Have you tried pirating a game recently? I tried emulating a game for the Switch or something. It was either the Switch or like something
game
Wii U
emulations and
or
like,
Wii
piracy
U.
has become pretty complicated. That
Yeah. See, I used to be able to do that like a fucking cinch, and now like trying to emulate a Wii U game, that also makes me feel like a fucking boomer, right? Like, this
the
was
problem is like anti-piracy thingies have like gone, pretty hardcore.
no, but see, like back then, I remember like they were like you have to navigate the fake sites, and there was a way to do that, and I still know how to do that shit, right? Find like legit stuff, but then like I don't know, there is like I think there's a boomer limit right? I think there's like a limit to which I can navigate technology, right? As in, like, I can force myself to use it, right? But it is not something I can do
So
regularly.
the kids these days, they like know it off the bat. I'm sure they don't do it.
No, but I'm sure they navigate through it easier than I do, right?
I think they just buy it.
Well, possibly, right?
Like that whole piracy, game piracy thing has sort of
I mean, yeah, I don't
gone
pirate things
down.
anymore. It was just for emulation,
Yeah,
to be honest.
it's
Like,
like yeah, it's mostly gone into like virtual machining and whatever.
I don't fuck with that either. I can, I know I can, but like, fuck it. Like, too much effort. I don't wanna do all that. But there is a movement limit, bro. I know that for a fact. Like, iPad kids exist, right? Right. Like, a couple of them are fucking creeps. Gotta bet.
iPad kids
Yeah, iPad kids are a reality.
or like kids who just grew up like without pen and
Kids
paper
who
but
are
on
growing
iPad,
up, no, kids who are growing up with, like, you know, a
tablets in
very,
hand from the very
yeah,
beginning.
tablets in hand from like a long ass time. Like, like my Malayalam teacher's kid is an iPad kid, right? That is, he like hunches over the bed, like not the bed, like the sofa chair thing, and he's there just staring at it. And like, I've been there. I've been there with my laptop. I've been there with like the iPod and stuff. But you know, a tablet is big, man. Like, you know for a fact the kid's gonna be like, anyone with access to the internet is probably like, if there's one iPad kid, there's probably a lot of iPad kids, and if there are a lot of iPad kids,
No, no, see, that's for sure. But like, see, I don't want to get into that unreasonable fear that our like boomer parents had about us, like not having a
no,
character,
but see,
like
I
not having a
don't
sense of
think.
self,
No, no.
not
See, I
not
don't think
yeah.
all of those fears can be dismissed as unreasonable, right? Like,
See, as
the.
long as they have like a sense of self and like they have some sort of substance to them, I think it's fine.
But if we dismiss these as like not a problem, right? We're probably dodging the thing rather than actually addressing the problem, right? There's
What is
like,
the problem? I don't see a problem. Like there is no problems we've seen right now because they're still kids. But like, what could be the problem?
I don't know.
Because I'm
Like,
a strong believer that life has a way of beating these things out of people. Like, like you might be comfortable and like completely attached to an iPad, but like half a month,
I mean,
half a year without food, and all these
the
things will be
Japanese
setting.
are dying. That's a problem. There are a lot of people there that are like, just like, yeah,
It's
we're
like,
not gonna fuck. We're just not gonna do anything. It's like the
to be
population
honest, our
reduces.
generation will probably be like the widespread generation that decides probably not to have kids, and like the younger generation
Yeah, yeah,
probably will be stronger about it. That not to have kids, not to have too many responsibilities,
yeah.
which is a good thing, yo.
I mean, yes. Like, I
This is
feel like technically
that's
deciding
a,
not to have kids is like a very morally good choice. I feel like, you
yeah,
don't
it
have
is
to.
a more responsible choice than having kids that you can't take care of, and then you like you
Yeah.
damage them for life, and you have adults that don't function properly as adults.
Yes. Oh, dude,
Mm,
dude.
mm.
My neighbor got fucked, but my neighbor was also kind of a fuckhead.
Okay,
Did I tell you about this already?
no, no,
Uh,
let's hear it.
okay. So, the man was abusing his
Neighbor,
wife.
neighbor, as in your like right now neighbor,
No,
like
no, 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 no. My
your
Trishur neighbor.
Trishur
Yeah.
neighbor. Okay, right.
Okay. Turns out he was abusing
The
his
guy with the
wife.
dog problem, like the guy who keeps getting dogs and
No, his neighbor.
his neighbor. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
fine. I kind of wanted it to be that guy, but okay.
Yeah, I know, right? But
Yeah.
no. Uh, he was beating his wife.
Okay.
But it got turned into he was smoking weed and
Beating his wife.
yeah,
How did it get turned into that? Did she turn it into that?
yeah.
Awesome.
But
You go, girl.
no, no. See, he like, yes, all for that, right? Solution good. It became like, now he's in rehab though. See, so you know, iffy. But still, the problem is,
Hmm.
right? I have to still like the weed conversation has now become hard.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that. Yeah, you're fucked. So I convinced mom.
No, see, I did a good job of that too, right?
Okay.
She called it weed when she was telling me this, so I was like, but then the story hit, and I was like, oh, there is no recovery from this. This hit right next to home, right?
Yeah. But
Like,
what was the fact? Like, was it actually happening because of that, or like,
I mean,
I
like, no,
can't,
the dude was
I
a
really
fucking
can't believe
scumbag. He
that.
was beating his wife. He was also smoking weed. Like, it just like it became like fuck you with
I just
everything.
think it was bad weed.
No, like the dude was also like drinking, so it was like the guy was just a
Ah,
slob.
okay. Okay. What does he do? Like, what did he do in
Uh,
that?
uh, some shit like some IT-ish
IT,
adjacent
young
thing.
guy.
Yeah, like a generation like above us, sort of dude. Like,
Oh,
yeah, Mamali age,
oh.
like a little above that, I would say.
Okay. I
Yeah,
see. Damn, dude. People this young still beat their wives. Like,
yeah,
hey, at least the
hey,
wife did something about it.
yeah. I know
Good
that's
for her.
good. Yeah,
I think you can like postpone your weed conversation. That's
yeah.
like
No. That is a definite postpone to the weed conversation.
I
uh,
think now you'll have to like finish IS before the weed conversation goes on.
yeah. I mean, that's probably the best plan of action, right?
Yeah. What
No.
you gotta do? Call me up and complain to me about me.
Uh, what else can I do? Uh, okay, so, dude.
Yeah, how is that going though?
Oh fuck me, that is a whole fucking task. It's just like a routine. I'm like half dead most of the time, right? And
You
like
have too much information that you don't know what to do with.
there's a lot of that, but it's not that I don't know what to do with it. It's that I need to know what to do with it. Like, I need to get better at the classification of information, and I need to be better at like.
Do you do that mind castle thing now? Like where you close your eyes and
No,
you
I
walk through
don't
a
know
garden?
what the fuck is that shit. If I do that, like, there is a problem. Like, I don't do that normally.
Yeah, why like walking through a garden or in your treasure home, and each fruit on the tree is like one piece of information. Like,
Hmm.
like during the exam, you're like still looking for the fruit.
Fucking exam
In
gets over.
like there's like a
No fruit.
politics tree. There's like a politics tree. It's just like
Suddenly,
full.
Lazarus comes up. His head is a globe.
And like he poops out the information that you need. You have
Yeah,
to like rummage through the poop and get the information and write it down.
yeah. You look for
All in like
nuts.
what, 1 minute?
Yeah, it doesn't translate to real world time. Right. There was this one moment where my mom was like, "What the fuck?" and like where like Diana was like sleeping under the stairs. Lazarus comes up to the top of the stairs and pisses off it right onto Diana.
Oh shit.
They give me real dicks, bro. Like,
You think he knew? He
huh?
probably knew, right?
Yeah, I'm sure he knew. Like, that motherfucker's a discerning
Anyone
cunt,
who's
bro.
listening, Lazarus is a pug.
Yeah.
Lazarus is
Is
weird pug.
Beard's pug, my pug.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have not started dealing with the devil just as yet. Offers are always open.
So,
Yeah. Oh fuck, dude! People can't contact us through Instagram anymore. No?
why
Meme
not?
page. The meme page is dead. Right?
It's not dead. I still have it open on my iPad.
Oh,
I just don't post anything on it.
why? Become the meme lord once again, Vipin.
No, dude. It's simply taking up. See, we're not adding. As long as we're not adding, I feel like when you're not adding any original content,
Hmm.
you're. Okay. Let me walk you through.
Okay,
my
you
thought
want to be original?
process. Let me walk you through the thought process.
Okay.
First, the thought process was okay. let's
Get all
put
the
some
hottest
original
memes.
content. Okay, but like as soon as I started the page, I knew like that was not going to happen because anyway, like original content is like it takes time and effort.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was like, okay, fine. Let's curate through some meme pages, get some good content, put it there. Like narrate a story through the content.
Hmm. And
Uh,
now.
it did that for a while, and then
Hmm.
eventually there was no story. There was just content.
Hmm.
And then eventually I realized that everybody on Instagram is doing the same thing.
I see.
They're curating content and like so it came to a point where I was no longer curating content, but I was curating curated content.
Okay.
And
So
then
you had like an existential crisis
yeah,
about
yeah,
the
exactly. It's
validity
just like I was
of a
spending
meme
time.
page.
Yeah, I was spending time curating already curated content that is like widely available to everybody.
Hmm.
Anyone who likes memes have access to all of these things. And also I was not adding any value. Okay.
Hmm. So
So
memes are
the fir-
dead,
yeah,
or meme pages are dead.
yeah.
We have enough
Not
of them.
meme pages are yeah, sort of like it's old news now. It's like fuck that dude. Fight. Tired of that shit.
You had a secret Twitch stream, no?
It's not a secret thing. Like me losing some money in poker.
Still a secret. You know that would have been really realistic and on topic because of all the gambling streams, right? You show them the real truth of the matter. Like you're out here just using your own money. No
Yeah.
one's watching. It's
No
the
one's
real
watching me
truth.
lose my money.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Anyone show up?
no.
Okay.
So now if I'm going back to Instagram and like posting any content, I wanted to I don't know, it should be like clips of the podcast. Nothing else. I don't want to post anything else. I don't want
Yeah.
to put any fillers, buffers, anything. It's just
See, the problem is I can't figure out a fucking like structure to this podcast, bro. Like
yeah,
we
there is no
we have
structure to the
tried
podcast.
multiple times. This is like the third season, right? And we still haven't gotten a fucking structure down. Like the first season actually was the only season where there was a semblance of a structure, right?
Hmm.
Because we did like a topic, a song, and like a movie, right? We can't
Yeah,
bring ourselves to coordinate a movie anymore, right? So
I mean, like our tastes are totally different.
yeah, that is the problem. And like, uh, hey,
We can't
listen,
sit through movies that you do, and we can't
yeah,
sit through movies that
yeah.
you
So
you
I'm
normally sit through
probably,
movies that I watch, but like there's no point. No, everybody's watched
yeah,
it already.
no. But like, see, the thing is, I'm probably going to talk with Sahil about this bullshit. Try and make a podcast out of that
Hmm.
because he watches the same like bullshit that I do, right? And he
Okay.
digests the content like a fucking maniac, right? He's good
Okay.
at that. It's like one of the things he's good at, right?
Hmm.
And
So
he
Sahil, like okay, so Sahil has like very wings of redemption mind.
yeah, yeah. But no,
Like we
he's
were
cool.
like
But he's
so close
SJ.
to becoming a PK, dude. We were so close. Like we had all of it.
No,
And my one nigger episode.
he's a furry. He's a furry. He's proud of it. It's just
It's a funny.
yeah.
It
He's
has
very
happened.
huh?
It has happened. Like he admits to it.
Yeah. I'm pretty like, sure he doesn't deny it or
No.
anything.
Like there is a thing where like you're calling him a furry, and there's a thing where like he's proudly saying he's a furry.
Uh, well, one led to another. I will not.
You calling him a furry led to him actually being a furry.
No, I was like, hey, bro, what are you, a fucking furry? And he's like, yeah, I'm a furry. And he was just, you know.
You don't know what to say after that, did you?
I'm like, no, because then I was like, okay, fine. Like, then I guess I was right. Right? Like, well, you know, like, because I don't have any problem with him actually being a furry. Right?
So
Like,
okay, let me ask, what entails being a furry?
I think we should have him on for this conversation. Right? Like,
No, like what from your end, what do you think entails being a furry and like like the whole culture of furriness?
see, like, I think it's just gotta be like a very deep connection with fucking cartoon animals, my man. Like,
Okay.
like, uh, I don't know. And there's gotta be some fucking furry porn. Like, you can't call yourself a furry unless you probably watch some furry porn, right?
See, that
Like,
for sure. That like non-furries also like are curious about that.
yeah.
I'm
Like,
not saying me.
I've been
I'm not
curious in
saying
middle school. I have
me,
been
but
curious in middle school. Okay, middle school is a testing time. You go crazy. You have to look at everything, figure out what you like, right? And the internet is handy. Like that is again. This comes back to our original problem, which is like, dude, the options now, right? It's just like, it's so
oh,
much better,
so
bro.
I went over to Mamali's house the other day
Yeah.
and I tried on an Oculus for the first time.
Oh,
That shit rules. That is like I don't know how it has not caught on, dude.
it's
Like
expensive
caught
though.
on like mobiles have. It's so cool. It's so
Expensive.
fun.
It's just
No,
right now.
no,
It's no
it's
right now.
actually not, dude. It's like 38K.
You need a laptop good enough to run it too, right? Hold on.
You don't need shit. You just need an Oculus. That's
Oh
it.
yeah, and a Facebook account.
Yeah, I think you need
Yes.
a Facebook.
No, if you do not have a Facebook account, you cannot use the Oculus.
Yeah?
And yeah, and if you use a fake account, Facebook can delete it along with all your games. So
What?
there's a
Is that a
catch.
thing?
Yes, that is the thing.
Okay, whatever. Whatever it is, like you having a Facebook account does not really matter in that scenario. See, you can actually like you can sit. Oh fuck! Okay, watching Netflix on an Oculus. It's like you have like a screen in front of you,
You have your own
and
theater.
you're like, yeah, no, you can sit in a theater. You can sit in like nature, and there'll be like birds flying around. There's like mountains in the background.
Damn.
Yeah, you can like there's so much things you can do, and it's like pretty good also. Like the games on it are like pretty nice.
Yeah.
It
No,
gets
there's some good
old
shit. There's
pretty
some good
fast.
shit.
Okay, it gets old pretty fast. That is that.
Hmm.
But then I think if you spend on
No.
like the different games that they have, so
What if
they're
this
like
is like
normally
the VR? I mean, what if this is like the flip phone of VR as we like of the VR
it for
stuff?
sure is, but the problem is that nobody is like developing it further.
No. You remember mobile phones in the beginning? It was like no one fucking
Yeah,
had a mobile phone.
yeah. See, I think like this is that period where like you know we went through like a solid 6 years of flip phones, right?
Yeah. Flip phones were there for to stay. Like they were like a
Yeah,
staple.
and then suddenly touch came, and then iPhone came, and
Everyone's like,
then it
ah,
blew
okay,
up.
boom. I think what will win people over is like a hybrid VR and AR system,
Yeah,
right?
VR, yeah. So in this Oculus thing itself, yeah, like
Hmm.
if you get outside your guardian circle or something like that, there's this thing
Okay.
called a guardian circle. So it prevents
Okay.
you from like walking off, like
Ah.
walking out into the balcony or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Like it's as soon as you exit that circle, the outside wall is visible to you in black and white.
Okay. Okay.
And so, yeah. So basically, having that instead of that having that black and white thing, if you have like an actual feed of things around you
Yeah.
in like
That will
full
be like
HD
set.
color, whatever,
Yeah.
and then having things augment that and making the size of these things like smaller to a point where it's like actually wearing goggles.
Hmm.
It's not just like okay, so this thing probably weighs like less than a kg, far less than a kg. Actually, it's like
How is it?
probably
Do you have to wear it over your glasses? How is that?
you
Because
can
that
wear it
is
over your glasses, no scene.
okay. How does it fog up?
So it will fog up if you sweat into it.
Ah.
Like if you sweat a lot into it, like the material absorbs sweat, and then like it fogs up.
It will reach its okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that happens. So
It out
VR AR with
fans.
like a smaller goggles is probably it,
Hmm.
and with like a little bit of neural connection, and then we're set.
Yeah, I want it when it's contact lenses. Be like peak technology. Replace my eyeballs. Just give me good vision.
See, that can work.
Zoom.
Yeah, see, that can work when you actually have chips in your brain.
I'm down. Like I'm
You don't
down.
have chips in. I'm down to have chips in my brain after like age of 45.
Down.
Yes,
like
after the age of 45, I'm ready to augment everything.
hold up, wait.
Same.
Yeah, bro.
Jeez Louise. Okay. Almost done.
Yeah, it's done.
I think
Cool.
done.
Oof.
Yeah, so after like probably the age of 45, I'm down for like all of it. Weekend. I'm down to get growth hormones. I'm down for TRP. I'm down for the steroids. I'm down to like all
I
sorts
don't,
of body.
I'm not that comfortable with the chemical pumping. Like,
I'm down for everything.
like
By
right
then, by the
now,
time I'm 45, they'll have that to like a science. Like, like you want more
ha ha
biceps?
ha. Like, see, like maybe then, possibly then, but
Yeah.
probably not, right? But
Even now, like
technology,
it's almost, dude. Now it's almost like perfected. Like most of the bugs have been removed. By the time we are 45, like it's probably like a small
yeah,
patch that you can put on your skin and be like, okay,
yeah,
you have,
technology, gimme,
like
gimme,
you can
gimme.
just like put like a drop of blood onto like a sensor and be like it'll generate like a patch that you require. You
Yeah.
just stick that and you're like in
Suddenly you're
oxygen.
back in Ion. Everyone has a patch on their hand. We are in the cyberspace taking shots.
Dude, fuck. If
Yeah.
that can be recreated from memory, no.
Yeah.
If iron can be recreated from memory, I would like take all my money.
Yeah, take. It's just like,
That's like a good period of time.
yeah. That is like peak stoner years.
Yeah, do you want to go back to that time?
No,
Probably
no, no.
not.
That is not
But like I would like to revisit from time to
no.
time.
So
That's
that
why I
it
still
is
go there, dude.
a confluence of many factors, and every time I revisit that place, it becomes more and more clear that Ireland is not as much fun when you even have like an inkling of a life, right? The thing is, NITC manages to squeeze even that like tiny bit out, so then you have no life, right? And like, and that
No,
paired
but
with
it's still
iron.
kind of fun, dude. Like I went the other day when Vaish came to Kozhikode. I
Yeah,
went.
yeah, yeah. It is, but like, it's not the same, right? Like this, it is as much fun as it is going like to a place and chilling. I would say
So the thing is, the culture we kind of left there, it's still sort
it's
of
still
there,
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That is one thing I talked to Ashel about.
Yeah.
We had like a good conversation about it, and
There's
it is
still
good.
like there's like other dickwads there, but like
No, Ashton is going
overall,
through like a very similar crisis to mine, and
yeah.
that is good. I like we had like a little talk, right? And hindsight 2020. Like, okay, what else? Like, but the thing is, Ion feels like shit when you're there though. Like when you're at that moment, it like the thing is that
Yeah,
time
I
is
went
very
for like
nice.
a night. I left.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
went for one
Ion
night
is
and
very
I
good in hindsight. Is the thing, right? Like
No,
it's
but
very
we
nice.
had like peak iron though.
Yeah, we had. That's because I started it, like practically, like my room. There is
Like
Afsal. Afsal is there.
when the chicks started coming, that's when it went on a decline.
Yeah, yeah. I would say. I would agree. Like I liked it when it was just 1 year junior that we had to deal with. It was easy. Like there were 2 years below us, but like 1 year that we had to deal. Like John's year, when it was just those guys for the most part, it was fine. It was chill. Like Adrian, John, Tawla, all those people, fun. Like you could get them to do shit, and it was good. But it also sucks because like when you're there, you want to leave as soon as possible because everything else sucks, right? So fuck Ayan, but it was good times. Vipin has now abandoned me. Vipin,
Yeah.
you abandoned the call. I have ended the episode.
Not really. So I accidentally pressed. So there was like an install button. Like there wasn't like an update.
Windows update ended our call, ended our episode. Huh?
No, like it It was like a phone update.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, yeah, why not? There's like time now. I'm talking, I'm not using my phone. Why not just install my phone for update? As soon as I press that button, I'm like, oh.
You are living far too ahead of your times, Vipin.
This
It's
is
okay.
the source of my internet.
It's okay. We have like 80 minutes of audio, right? We can get it down to like an hour. I played the Moscow thing. We can end it.
We didn't end the episode. Oh, I think that's fine. Like,
No, all this is still being recorded. I haven't actually finished recording, so.
you finished the recording?
No, you picked up.
Oh, okay. So, like, start it like that, end it like this.
Yes, perfect.
Perfect.
Okay. So, next season, huh?
Next season.
No, okay.
I think this was like a very somber episode.
Yeah.
I think.
It's old men being cranky for an hour. It's like
season 1 was like full of excitement.
Yeah.
First episode full of excitement for Beatles.
We are disenlightened now.
By season 3, everybody.
We have like open treason against the communist regime. One of our comrades has left us. It's just
No, all of our comrades have left us. Only 2 people.
yeah. And one of them openly is against the communist regime. Like
Okay.
okay, all right.
So there we end season 3.
Wait, no, we're not ending season 3. Starting season 3. This is episode 1.
Yeah, we're ending season 3, episode 1 is
Yeah.
what I meant.
Okay. This might be the end of season 3, actually. Like, the way it's going.
One episode of season 3.
Yeah. It's just one of those seasons, you know. Anyway, I do. Okay.
We're skipping 3. We're going directly to 4.
Yeah.
You get 1 episode and that's it.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, as season 3, we should just upload like all the audio that we tried to get to season 3.
Yeah, I
All
was
of it.
thinking I'll try, but like, no, that's too much bad.
No, just on Patreon. Season 3 completely on Patreon.
That is a possibility. That is something we could probably do. But still, I have to go through the material because, you know, just in case.
Yeah, just
Like, I know there's a bunch of crimes in the beginning, right? And they're like,
Yeah.
so, yeah. Anyway,
bro.
I do. Bye-bye.
Like, bye, dude. Good night.
Night.